Why, hello there. Let me just get the window up and boom. Let's do this. Heyo everybody, and welcome back to another Link's Awakening stream. Now, all the extra stuff is all out of the way. Level 2 sword, magnifying glass, the last couple of pieces of heart will all fall right into place. Don't touch those with the sword, that'd be very bad. And after getting the hook shot, we can now get the key to the face dungeon, which is Owl will probably tell us what we need to do. 2 shrines. We gotta go to the southern one first, because that one's got the key. And if you don't have the key, well, whole fat lot of good that'll do. Right. Gotta lift. And thankfully, in this dungeon, we learn how to lift even better than before. Oh, lifting is gonna be so much faster. I don't want to equip any of that. However, I might as well equip the bow and arrow, because if I recall, these Armos statues are vulnerable to it? Gonna have to take a check here. Get back here. Come on. That's right. They are one-shot by the bow and arrow in this game. Neat. That's right, my brain's recalling. Why is there so many freaking green slimes around here? Yeesh. I didn't want that, but I guess I'm super protected now. Yeah, there we go. We needed... Hey, stop that. Nobody likes those kind of surprises. Kind of rude. At least they give me my arrow back every time I hit them. I like that sort of thing. Well... oh, yeah, that's right. The, capacity upgrade for these guys isn't until the last freaking dungeon. Which, depending on how things go, that'll probably be the last stream I do, because, oh, well, I'm doing this incorrectly. Try to jump when dealing with these guys. Anyway, I keep trying to say is, Dungeon 7 is long. This is the start of when things get really long. Also, we need to read that thing back there, but it's too dark. So, how about we get a light and look at this curious panel. By the way, this is the part of the game where it's like, Koholint Island is but an illusion. It's all a dream. Kinda sucks. But we gotta wake up. And Link is all confused, like, what? Illusion? Also, the music in here is really somber. This will also continue into Face Dungeon itself. As a reminder. And the Owl is also here to comment that we have read the relief, confirming, yes, this is all just a dream by the windfish. Yeah. Unfortunately, we want out, we wake him up. Now, if you were a giant magical fish, really trade these items around. There we go, much better. Probably be a rude awakening. God damn it, I need the bow. Out of the way! I just want passage. And you guys are blocking it. I don't know what kind of joke I could make there. And constipation jokes only go so far, because you hold it too much. Oh. Well, I know I'm not funny, so I might as well revel in it. Alrighty. Guess Guess we just gotta face the music. How many more terrible, terrible puns can I make? And the answer is probably way too many. Way too many. But we don't stop. We don't stop here. Why am I lifting the grass? Do I just need to prove a point? You know what? I'll show off a fairy fountain. I might as well. What the f... Did I just crash? Oh no! Game crash! Oh. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Well, shit. Well, thankfully I didn't do very much, so here's what I can do. Hang on. Thank you, reset feature on the Game Boy Player. Alright, let's try that again. Although maybe I could put a little more running around. You know, Pegasus boots. Oh, come on! Are bushes really that solid? That's a little better. That's a little better. Well, at least there's not too much to replay. I mean, that would have really sucked if I was, like, near the end of the stream and then suddenly game crash. Ah. Oops. I should have been fishy. Something could happen after putting all my setup back after we recorded that session of Mario Party. Although, oddly enough, I had no issues when I was recording Thousand Year Door. So, then again, game cartridges can always be a little bit fishy at times, especially when stuff is so old. Never know. Or be left behind! I need, like, over 600 of these by the time I'm done with this dungeon. Thankfully, I do know where I can get a significant amount of money in the dungeon. So, at least that's nice. Oh, I guess on the topic of real-life stuff that happened today. So, who likes getting crowns and stuff? Stupid Ormos. Anyway. So, I kind of had to spend a significant amount of time today with my mouth numb, just because, it's not like I want to feel the pain of them working on my teeth. But that's just dentistry for you. But, better it does get done than rather than not. That's what insurance is for. Anywho, let's redo this segment, shall we? And this time, I am making sure to equip the Rock's Feather beforehand so I know to jump when he's slamming the ground. Come on. Come on. This guy's a chump. Absolute chump. Also, this time I get to mash the button. Whee! And at the very least, I can now show off the, there's a picture here, but we can't see it because it's too dark in here. I can't wait to get an opportunity to play some more Mario Party. That was so fun. Yes. I haven't had a single wisdom teeth pulled yet. Keyword, yet. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that, but I don't know. It's just one of those things like, well, that's just life, I guess. So right now I've got a partial crown. Bottom left teeth. Gotta take care of that at some point. That won't be till next month. One day it would be nice, but I'd like it to be his choice rather than me just forcing things upon him. Because I want him to choose the things he wants to do in life, you know what I mean? Every day now I look at these Armos statues, I think it's just like, I am now being reminded of Minish Cap. And when you have to go inside the Armos statues to get them to move. I will say good on you for not feeling any pain, because I know for the longest time, when it came to things like laughing gas, when it tries to numb ya, didn't quite work so well with me. I used... Medicines and stuff used to have odd effects on me when I was young. I don't really remember it so much, though. I don't really remember a lot of stuff from my youth. Maybe unfortunate, maybe for the better. I don't really know. It's just how it is. Oh, I own Mario Party 1. I am not subjecting Kiddo to that. I know better. I suffered those blisters. No, I'm never... The only time I am bringing that out is if we all agree and we all have gloves and stuff. Maybe standing on the explosion was, Well, yeah, you're gonna feel something. That's how nerves work. But yeah, I've got those blisters from Mario Party 1. Oh my god. I can remember that. That was pain. Too bad I only ever rented the rest of the series up until 5, and that's when I actually started owning them. And then I have a physical cart of 3? And I've got all the I own all the GameCube ones now. Oh, yeah, well, the N64 controller is a hard plastic piece of shit. I have a much better controller for that now. I need to actually buy 3 more of them at the very least. And I need to actually go this way, because the keyhole's right here. And yeah, that's an odd-ass keyhole. I got one of those 8-bit DOE controllers where it has a similar control stick to the GameCube. And it's really nice. Anyway, Face Shrine. Now here's where, oh boy. Oh boy. Especially since they only ever, like, digitally re-released Mario Party 2. That's the only one that they ever re-released. Kinda shitty. Also, eat, bomb arrows. Because I am tired of this bullshit. I wonder if they'll bring any Mario Party 3 boards into the, Mario Party Superstars. That's what I'm trying to think of. Well, I put those in the wrong order. Oh my god, Canary Mary and Banjo-Tooie, holy shit. Oh, that was a fucking nightmare. I would definitely, would not give you any, shit if you decided to use a turbo controller for that. Because, yeah. Yeah, Canary Mary was button mashing, not control stick spinning. But it still sucked because you had to mash the fuck out of those buttons for an extended period of time, and it was the worst, I can tell you from experience. Holy shit. Also, I need to blow this up. because I borrowed my friend's copy of Tui. I recall this big time, and I actually need to use a bomb separately. Because I need to do this if I need to proceed. There we go. And then it's time for the bomb arrows again, because screw these guys. I keep walking into those blasts, and that's a bad idea. This would be a perfect time to grab these arrows, because I think I can. There we go. Let's just dodge out of the way for a second, and then boom! Thank you. That was convenient. Oh my god. Rubber Band AI. Here's looking at you, Mario Kart. By the way, I want to take a guess how you open this door. Think back to the Candlelit Castle. You just throw a friggin' pot at it. Also, it's Stonebeak time. I have to do that every single time. Oops. Get out. And that is the compass. Only have to endure this a couple more times. Mario Kart. Same here, actually. So, funny story about this. So, my early consoles were... My brother had the NES and the Genesis. And those ended up getting sold to get the N64. We got that with a copy of Mario Kart 64 and Wave Race. And then staples like Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time came shortly after that. And I still own all those N64 cartridges. Those never got sold off. Although I haven't been able to add some more of those cartridges to my collection since. Like a really expensive cartridge of Worms Armageddon. Look it up on price charting. I ain't joking. I never really played a ton of Mario Kart 64. Like, it's my first, and your first will always be a spectacular experience. That's right, I can't continue this part of the dungeon till later, because I need the level 2 power bracelet. Ugh. Anyway. The Mario Kart I really got into was Double Dash. I have 100%ed that game, and hopefully never have to ever... Well, I'm gonna eat those words because of having a YouTube channel. Oh dear God. And give me just a second so I can read chat without enemies harassing me. Oh boy, yeah, you told me about those Tiger handhelds. But yeah, going to Mario Kart 64 after that probably seems like a much needed improvement. I told you about those that bundle I picked up. That's where I got Sunshine. I can't really remember much of what I've got after Sunshine, but games just kind of started rolling in at that point. It's like Double Dash, Melee. Oh my God, I didn't hit the switch right. Whoo boy, I probably don't have any idea of what that's like. Because context. Context is king, no matter the situation. And if I recall correctly... Wait, oh my God, I have to take care of you first. Place bomb. Wait for it to explode. Alright. Back over that way. You know, now just kind of thinking back to when I did a Let's Play of Star Fox Adventures, I actually had quite a bit of technical trouble with that game because I was actually having some troublesome problems with my computer, actually, my laptop that I'm using here. My laptop was going through something called bad blocks, where data was just corrupted to the point of no return. And I had to buy a terabyte solid-state drive for it. And that's what I'm using now. Yes! We have a more powerful bracelet! It's only needed for these elephant statues. Which is sad. However, we lift them even faster. And if you need some health, you get that. And then we just end up going right back to where we were. Right here. And I believe... I don't think this unlocks... It does. Weird. Anyway, here's 100 rupees. Hey! There should be another one of those pretty soon. Anywho, let's go back over that way. Because we need to plant this... Bam! I have to hit the switch again. Oh, it's so much faster now. Oh, that's so nice. And we could skip this. Oh my god, get out of the way. Right, there's a switch over here. Guy, stab it. Right, I have sword beams. So, a funny story about my copy of Wind Waker and Majora's Mask. I actually bought those off the friend of mine that had a copy of Banjo-Tooie I played. Also, this would be a secret seashell if I did not have the level 2 sword yet. So that... Oh my god. Oh no. We have to roll the horse heads and get lucky. I do not remember how these work. Son of a bitch. Because they have to land upright in order to work. Oh, I'm gonna be here for a bit, aren't I? Son of a bitch. Thank you for letting me out! Jesus Christ. You guys can piss right off. We can do that. Now we can actually get on with this. Oh my god. Holy shit. $50? Whew. Although, if I recall, Canadian prices are usually higher than American prices, so maybe that actually makes sense. But I don't know. I'm just a California boy, so there's only so much I really know. Dims the brakes. But the copy of Majora's Mask I have is a not-for-resale gold cartridge, which is actually something that's fairly difficult to find. It's not the not-for-resale gray one, because those are like the demo kiosk ones. But I have something that's actually pretty cool. I also now have the... Well, actually, I've had this for a while now, but it was the compilation that has Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask on it. I've only ever played the N64 and Virtual Console versions of it. Holy shit. Oh, so when I was volunteering at this computer recycling place in my local town, I got a copy of Smash 64 for $1. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, the not for resale copy is different from the special edition that they had made for Majora's Mask. So it actually has not for resale on it. One of these days, I should actually get my webcam up and I can show you what I'm talking about. There are Wizrobes in here, and I need to equip and take them out 2 at a time. Oh my god, I have to hit the switch. Son of a bitch. Anyway. Might as well collect these. If you actually look it up, there's actually, like, technically 4 different versions of Majora's Mask. There's the regular cartridge. There's that... I'm trying to remember what the term for it is, but, you know, when the one you have where you move the cartridge in it, it's like, ooh, look at the picture. There's the not-for-resale gold and the not-for-resale gray cartridge. And that should be all 4 versions of the N64 version of Majora's Mask. So there's a little something for you. Another something funny is Ocarina of Time, because there's the gold cartridge. I believe that's the 1.0 version. The gray version should be the 1.1. And then all future re-releases were 1.2. And those had the most censoring. Also, this guy's trying to toss his ball at me. But you can just keep doing this, and it's funny. He thinks he's funny by throwing balls. Balls in your face, sucker! Also, this one actually gives us the teleport. And yeah, we're in an undocumented room. And if you keep going north, you actually will constantly loop. So that's fun. And that ladder's only there just in case you need to dodge that thing. And then once again, we need to pull out the shield and just block everything forever. Just sit here, hold shield. If this were a Link to the Past, you'd just mash your sword button. I like manual shield buttons, but that's just me. Although the shield is nicer in other games when you don't have to swap the item out. Yeah, 1.2 is the most censored version. So you get like the green blood and stuff. I believe the moons were censored. That were originally the Gerudo symbol. Now, a lot of changes. And I have to do this one more time. Son of a bitch. Oh, thank God that didn't take very long. Thankfully, if I don't... Okay, I think the Islamic moon is definitely the not virtual. Well, yeah, it's in the Virtual Console version, but the GameCube version. I believe that one was probably the first one to have the censoring. But my memory could be faulty. That's always a thing. Alright, I just stun these guys with the hook shot, and then I believe... Okay, I can shoot them with... Jesus Christ, 4 arrows? Wow, that takes quite a while. Alright, so that one had the changed Fire Temple music. Because it's 1.0 and 1.1 that had the chants. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, I gotta do this room first. Because once I go to get the boss key, it's a point of no return. I'm just gonna take this pain. I have plenty of bombs. I don't get more chances for arrow restocks. I have to open the door again. Son of a... Okay. I'm happy about that. Yeah, listening to the chantless version in 3DS Ocarina of Time was interesting, to say the least. And I'd still like to say that that's probably the best playing version of Ocarina of Time. Because, for one, it's at 30 frames per second instead of 20. And it just, in general, looks nicer, that sort of thing. I wish that version could get out of 3DS hell. But that also has 2 screens you have to reprogram. So them's the breaks, I guess. By the way, who's ready for a mini-boss? Thankfully, they give you a way out, just in case you don't have enough bombs. But I've got enough of them. Eat bombs, please. Or I can miss. Or I can just chuck them around like an idiot. Oh yeah, I prefer the N64 controls of Ocarina of Time. But there's like more that I prefer in 3DS Ocarina of Time. I just like to play that kind of version with a standard controller. And also, you know, not be on the 3DS where recording it would kind of suck. But I'm with you though. I still prefer those N64 controls. Anyway, what was I saying about Ocarina of Time and whatnot? The chantless version, it was kind of an interesting experience. By the way, this is the only time in the series where you have to throw a piece of pottery at a chest to open it, as far as I recall. So there we go, Nightmare Key. I don't think I need to hit that switch anymore, though, if I want to get the thing I want. Because I hit the switch earlier. It was nice being able to take Ocarina of Time on the go, thanks to the 3DS version. I will say that much. And actually, if you dig to like the very first couple videos on my channel, if you actually want to bother going that deep, for some strange reason, I had found a glitch. Anyway, before I get to that point, I ended up finding a glitch where I had a bomb that took at least several minutes to detonate. That was weird. And as I was typing the description for that stupid video, the bomb had already exploded in my hands. I don't know how it happened. But that was weird. By the way, here's some secret medicine. If I ever die, it just gets automatically applied and I revive. Anywho, it's finally time to go fight a boss or something. Anyway, yeah, the Mario 64 controls are obviously better on N64. I don't think there's anyone gonna say otherwise, but I would love the content of that version on a version with standard controls. You know, if you know what I mean. Because it would be nice to play as all the other characters and then just break everything with Luigi. Holy shit. So, funny story about Mario 64 DS. So, Christmas 2004. I opened up a present for Christmas. It was Mario 64 DS. And then I'm like, wait, I don't have a DS. The next present I open, boom, DS Fat. Oh, my parents. Oh, my parents. And here's something cool. If we light these flames, for one, ow, they explode into fairies. Isn't that delightful? And now get your bombs. It's the only thing that's gonna harm this boss. It's literally a face. And you can even get a hit on him before he talks. He's like, my weak point is, I'm talking too much again. Come on, explode. Oh, I'm gonna miss my shot. Okay, it's only after he takes a hit. There we go. Yeah, I still have my copy of Mario 64 DS with a 150-star save file. Ain't that wonderful? And yes, the room has gone insane. And now his only way of attacking me is by trying to force me to fall into a pit. Will he make a pit on his own face? Because that would be hilarious. Oh! Yeah, now he explains, like, everything's gonna be gone forever! And he means everything. And how about no? And I just swing my sword at your exploding corpse. Alright. Are you ready to get the final song? Because we're gonna need it for what we are gonna have to do next. So, who likes reviving cuckoos from the dead? Also triangles. They make me think of Mario... not Mario 64. Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong! Oh, that's a game for another stream. Oh my god, DK64. Jesus Christ. So much stuff to collect. Holy shit. Speaking of fly like a birdie, let's go get a birdie. We do kind of have to go back to Mabe Village, though, in order to do that. But now that I have enough money for the rest of my life, in this game anyway, for one, you can piss right off, asshole. Second off, I just want to have a pleasant walk back. Is that so much to ask? Being a smarmy little shit is what we do here. I don't need no goddamn fairy. Alright. Now it's time for something a little special. It's time for read the signs in the correct order. I believe that just explains it's a telephone booth. So, you could come here as soon as you finish Dungeon 3. And then you start by reading this sign. You need to read the exact signs that they point to. Like this. If you read any other sign, you have to start again from the beginning. Now you can't actually finish this until you get the hook shot. So you read this sign telling you to go this way. See a sign over here. Use the hook shot, you'll get over just fine. But that's all you really need. So then you read this sign, you need to go up. So don't be an idiot and read any other sign. Which, if you go this way, kind of makes you go in a big old loop. Which is not too much of an issue. So once you get the... Oh, that's right. We have to do a little run around here. Right. Going this way. Don't you just love it when signs give you the runaround? That's right. We got a lift for this one. Thankfully, we really have the power to lift. And then there's a little surprise. Oh, that's a surprise. Surprise hole. And the reward is that way, down the stairs. Now, do you remember Wart from Super Mario Bros. 2? Although this guy is called Mamu, but he looks very much like Wart. Oh, I only needed 300. I overcompensated. God damn it. Oh. Well, this could be, oh my god. That does not look good on the stream. So, visual warning number 3. Oops. Sorry, guys. Don't full screen this, please. Or if you're full screening with your phone. Mario 2 is interesting. At the very least, if you have Switch Online, you could experience it for free. And I ain't talking Japan Mario 2. That one is just a very unpleasant experience. If anything, Mario 2, which was actually Doki Doki Panic, but let's not get into semantics here, is a much more interesting experience than Japan Mario 2. Japan Mario 2 was just a kick to the nuts. That's all I gotta say about it. It was just a kick to the goddamn trousers. Anyway, now that we have our song, we need to go revive a chicken. I'll just say, that one's on you. That one's on you. At least I gave somewhat of a warning. By the way, we can suddenly push this now. Now let's bust out that ocarina. And then suddenly, a spirit comes from out of nowhere. Let's see what happens when it reunites with this pile of bones. The flying rooster has recovered. He's a very friendly bird, which I will show here. He will let you fly. Sadly, you can't proceed through screens with him. But he's a friendly bird. Take care of him, he'll take care of you. Anywho, our next destination is up in the mountains. The main reason we need this rooster is because there's a key that would otherwise be inaccessible unless you know the mechanics of how holes work in this game. Which specifically is, if Link is somehow in the center of the hole, he will fall and take damage. But if you're somehow on the edges, you get like, I think it's like some split-second amount of frames in order to actually jump or say use something like the hook shot, which gives you like a frame window to jump or something like that. I'm not that good. So, there's that. Another thing is, with the hook shot, you can now revisit Dungeon 2 whenever you like. But I don't want to revisit Dungeon 2. I already cleaned it out. I'm just that kind of guy. Also, you would need the flying rooster for certain seashells. Yeah, my path ain't easy. Just get out of here. Everything's getting restless. It's kind of like I'm just going to wake this bastard up. You hear? You hear? Okay, I'm gonna fly over everybody. If that's cool. Is that okay? Because I hear flying's awesome. Break that before anything else. Well, actually, breaking that was unnecessary. Oops. Oh, God. Bastard. Once again, can't pick that up till endgame. I could use the hook shot. Or I could fly! I'm gonna cap out on rupees by the end of this. And you don't even need a dash past this obstacle. Because flying is broken. Oh my god, I could fly out of there. That's ridiculous. If you flub up in a certain place, you'll just fall out of there. That would be the dungeon way. You can't go this way until you have the flippers. Let's get that guy out of here. Now it's in here where we can go find that key, if I recall. Yep, that's right. Because now you can do this instead of doing a block pushing puzzle. Huzzah! And this is exactly what I was talking about, where we need some bird. Yeah, trying to jump that would be kind of stupid. So I'm going to just fly it instead. And this is our final key, the bird key. Actually, that was convenient. Now, is that photo opportunity up here? For one, I'll take that. Because sword beams. Sword beams are amazing. By the way, once you finish Dungeon 7, Flying Rooster goes to the guy in this hut over here. We don't need to go that way for now, because Dungeon 8's that way. And, it's, if you remember, A Link to the Past, it actually shares the same name as, its Link to the Past counterpart, Turtle Rock. And yes, Turtle Rock is every much a pain in the ass as it is in A Link to the Past. But for different reasons. Also, there'd be a secret seashell over here. And I think I must not have the rooster with me in order to get the photo opportunity. By the way, if you couldn't guess, if you step on that, I fall. Anywho, now that I've got the key, now it's time to start the first of what's probably the 2 hardest dungeons in the game if you really don't know what you're doing. By the way, that chest is also a secret seashell if you don't have them all yet. Just face tank it. You'll be okay. If you fall in that hole, you are gonna go ways back. And that is something you really don't want to do. Just trust me on that one. I'll face tank these keys. I mean, look at how much freaking health they have. It's kind of ridiculous. But then again, all these heart containers I've been picking up have been mandatory. So there is that. Now, if you can seriously get out of my way. And this is where hookshot mandatory. Whee! Well, this is gonna go away as soon as I get into the dungeon, I think. By the way, if you need fairy, there's one right over there. Oh, wow. Piece of power went away real fast. And now... Well, for one, I need to lift the damn thing in order to click. Let's turn it around. Pretty simple, isn't it? What's not simple is Eagle's Tower. It's actually a multi-floor dungeon, believe it or not. And now I can actually, at some point in this dungeon, show off what I was initially talking about, an anti-Kirby. Because it's a very peculiar enemy that's only in this dungeon. Ow. If we eliminate the likes, we get a key. Which, by the way, the likes will eat a level 1 shield, but there's a level 2 shield in this dungeon. And the main gimmick of this place is, you see this marble here? We gotta take this around the dungeon, and there are multiple support beams that we have to deal with, like this one. Ow, for one. So let's, knock down our first support beam. And unlike any other grabbable object in this game, the game actually marks the location of this. So if it falls into a hole, it will go back to where you first find it. But if you leave it, say, right here, you can actually, the game will remember where it is. Just because it's a very necessary part of the dungeon. At least this was a optional one of these. So what we're gonna need to do is activate the good old Mad Hops. And there's four of these pillars we need to deal with. So what you mainly need to do for now is grab this and go LeBonk. Yeah, we are the Wrecking Crew. Exactly, and for some reason I could push that. And for this one, first things first, we need to jump. Oh my god, I can see the pixels bugging out there. I'll deal with you guys in a minute. But we need to toss this over here real quick. Oh my god. Why do you do this to me, you bastards? Oh, I'm mistiming this so horribly. There we go, they're done. And I don't get any drops. Only one more compass after this, and I'm finally free. Oh my god. Yes. First, that thing can go away. And say hello to Auntie Kirby. He sucks. And that's it. That's all there is to Auntie Kirby. He could suck you up, and that can be bad. He's immune to most all of your weaponry, and I don't really feel like experimenting to find out. Oh, I gotta get past him, goddammit. At least I think I could jump over him. Yeah, he'll just take your sword like it's nothing. What about a bomb arrow? He is vulnerable to bombs. For some reason, Auntie Kirby is very vulnerable to bombs. I don't know why. They just made it that way. He'll blow you out if he sucks you up, so there's that. Also, I believe in that chest is the stone beak. We'll grab that later. Anyway, we got some very pain-in-the-ass sections over here. So, here's a redo. We have to kill this guy in order to get a small key. So, I'll take this one. I think there would technically be a small key in here, but anyway. One of the main things we actually need to... no, don't do that. Is, well, ignore this thing for one. But there's a certain thing we need to collect. And it is a mirror shield. We only need this for one specific reason. And it's literally just to be able to get to Dungeon 8. That's the only reason you need it. Now let's see if I got this... I did not get this correct. Alrighty. Time for a mini-boss, and this one is actually important because we're actually going to need the teleporter he has here. Alright, so this guy's going to summon a bunch of dudes. We need to kill all of them. If you did not, he would just keep summoning all of them again and again and again until you kill them all. So as a certain Dimitri would say from Fire Emblem Three Houses, kill every last one of them! By the way, boss key. Wahee! And And there's another one of those switches in case we need it. So what's going to happen here with this dungeon is by knocking all those support beams away, we actually eliminate a floor from this dungeon. How does that sound for fun? I'm actually going to get to these guys in a minute. And I'm actually going to deal with this real quick. We can actually go get this. We can get that chest too. Unfortunately, I need to hit a switch again. God damn it. Okay, this absolutely was a secret seashell test because 20 rupees. You don't usually need those much at this point in the game. And we can also conveniently get the stone beak. Because why not? Hold up a minute. If I hookshot my way over here, I mean, does this really even do me any good? I don't think so. Let's see. This is probably my favorite dungeon in the game. Just because of all the shit you have to do. Anyway, let's just jump up the stairs because we can. I'll be back for you, ball. Grab this because we can. And I said, let's get these switches back to where they should be. Now, where was I? All right. Let's jump past Auntie Kirby here. Bye! I want to play more Kirby Air Ride so bad. I want to play more Kirby Air Ride so freaking bad. Now, before we go through here, there's something really cool we have to do. First things first, let's actually get these guys. Now a chest spawns. So what we need to do next is actually go through this. And now there's just going to be this stupid anti-fairy here. So once again, let's eliminate these guys. And yeah, the shield actually looks different when you actually equip it. So here's the next step of what we gotta do. Step 3 is bonk this. You push this over. Because what we need to guide the ball over to the last pillar. So it's gonna take a little run around. Thankfully, the chest I spawned should stay as long as I don't fall. I don't remember. But if I have to beat those guys again, I can do it. That's what this sword is for. I probably will since those guys respawned. But yeah, if you don't know what to do in this dungeon, this will take you a while. Trust me on that one, because I know from childhood experience. Because, oh dear God. The experience of having to get the ball over here. Why'd I swing my sword too early? There we go. And now we even get rupees for our trouble. If it lands on heart, you get hearts. You have to do this. Pick it up and chuck it this way. Because now what we gotta do is blow some walls down with some bombs. Once again, get your shield out. You'll be perfectly safe. Just watch as these just kind of go bump, bump. Even from the side, too. This is a very protective shield. Gotta say. Thankfully, those lights make it very obvious you have to use a bomb here. So let's do that, shall we? Kablooey. And there's the final pillar. And now let's see what this says. Alright, let's just go ahead and get that hook shot. And then, way to go! You got a bomb! Game's like, good for you! You got an explosive. Alright, last pillar down. There we go. Floor gone. Screw that noise. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a chest I'm missing, but I don't need it at all. At this point, I am now free to fall a floor. Now we take the teleporter, and if we leave this room, things are very different now. And since I have the boss key at this point, this is actually, if I recall, do I need another key? I don't think so. Let's see real quick. So I can just do this. And if we just go up. By the way, I think somebody wants a salty run back. And now it's time to fight an eagle. If you fall for any reason, the boss heals itself. So just do your best to check him. Sadly, I don't think I was able to dome him that time. Ha! Take my sword beam, jackass. Oh my god, the sword beams can reach the beak. Ow! He can do that. Sadly, you can't deck him with the sword by itself. I think I'm supposed to use the shield to block the feathers. Come back. Nope, you're just gonna try and dive bomb me like an idiot? Alright, shield time, shield time. Come on. Thank you for not pushing me off. Barely. There we go. We'll see about that, douchebag. Now give me your heart container. Thankfully, they, drop it in a rather convenient place. Oh, yeah. We don't even have to explore the rest of the dungeon, that's it! Now let's go ahead and claim this organ of evening calm. For some reason, I just thought of fleshy stuff. Organs. That would be very gross. Very disgusting. And now the ocarina will lead the way to the final dungeon. But I think I'm going to save that for the final stream, I think. Because we also need to sit and enjoy the credits, too. Anywho, if I recall... Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow, I'm missing so many photos. Whatever. Anywho, that was a nice short little Link's Awakening stream. And then we're gonna end it all next time. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and have yourselves a good night.